so Finch, your boy is back with part 2 of Brussels. Now, essentially, got to the point last time. Recap, if you haven't seen it, go check that out. If you haven't, if you have, you're about to find out what happened in part 2, including Captain Chocolate and Chinese girl and whatever else. So, pretty much, I'll explain basically what happened was we got to the club. And now he basically took us to this table, and the table is like behind the DJ and elevated above the whole club, right? So it's like these cool little sofa things. It looks fucking sick. So the club is empty, surprise, surprise, once again when we got there. But nevertheless, we were just drinking, having a good time, and I was kind of a bit annoyed. I was like, you know, the club's kind of dead. What the fuck is this shit? However, my friend was like, just relax. It will liven up. It will liven up. So I was like, okay, so I was like, all right, fair enough, we'll see how it goes. So, so just a recap, got into the club, and basically the guy came over and is like, oh, hello there, my friend. What would you like to drink today? I was like, all right, well, let's have a look at the menu and see what we can fucking get. So, prices of these drinks was fucking ridiculous, by the way, but we're out, we're having a good time, fuck it, why not? So we ordered, like, you know, Bombay, we've got Grey Goose, we've got all this other shit, and then it was just like, you know, let's fucking get drinking. So he came over and he's like, oh, my friend, do you want me to pause the drink for you? I was like, all right, fuck it. He goes, no, allow me. He was like, all right, fair enough. So poured the drinks for us, everyone is just getting the fuck up right now. And basically the club started to get a lot more busy. So at this point, I was kind of bored just sitting at the table with my friends. No offense to my friends, you know, they're a lot of fun, but everyone gets bored just sitting in the same place. Like I said, the table is just fun because you get to kind of go back there and kind of congregate with your friends when you need to, if you lose them and shit. So we went off exploring. Now, this place had some weird fucking people in it. We went looking for the sex room as well, but we'll get to that in a minute. So, basically we saw some like dude in there and he's like whipping his head back and forth. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing, right? He's going in, and this guy is just turning the fuck up. So anyway, we went looking for this sex room, right, which supposedly is in European clubs. We didn't find it, right? Sex room, this, oh yeah, go to the sex room, there's sex rooms everywhere. We went looking for this sex room. There was no sex room in this club. Oh, it must be in another club. Oh, it must be in another club. There's no fucking sex rooms in clubs, right? It's bullshit, right? So, so we were walking around and we were just looking at, like, you know, the stuff that was happening and all this sort of stuff. So we've gone back up to the table now, and the new girl is drinking upside down, and I'm like, what the fuck is this girl doing? She's literally like this, like that, and going, I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? I've got hiccups, so I'm drinking upside. You're backing vodka, like a whole glass of vodka with like whatever else is in it, barely anything. I see the way this girl poured this drink. This much fucking vodka, the glass is about this big. This much fucking vodka with like a little bit of lemonade. I'm like, what the actual fuck, right? It's gonna be smashed. So, you know, pretty much we were like, all right, you know, we'll go explore some more. And pretty much my friend came up and he was like, oh my god, Jake, you missed it. I was like, what did I miss? You missed it. Oh my god. And I'm like, why the fuck is he so hyper? And then he went, this girl just called him Captain Chocolate. And I was like, no way. And he come up and he's like, yeah, she just called me Captain Chocolate. He's like, and then so he basically recorded, he had it on video, right? I will play the video.
Don't lie to me, Captain Chocolate.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, Captain Chocolate. Not on Facebook, please.
No.
Oh, Chinese girl now.
So then my other friend has come up and she's gone, oh my god, this guy just took me into some fucking room and started taking pictures of me. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you mean? She's like, yeah, he told me to pose. He's like, your eyes speak to me, darling. I want you to pose, and I want you to pose now. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, so she's like smiled and he's gone, no, you have to be serious. You have to look me in the eyes and feel your passion. We found the photos eventually. She don't remember what poses she did, but we found the photos and she's doing shit like this. So it's starting to get kind of late now, and two of my friends have decided to leave. They are drunk. One of them was, oh yeah, I'll drink all of you. Fucked. Finished. Game over. One of them, she just walked straight off. We were like, where are you going? She just ignored us and left. We had no idea where she was going. She had no idea how to get home. Somehow she managed it. So the other one was like, you know, can I leave? Well, are we leaving now? Like, you know, I was like, no, it's still early. She was like, I'm gonna go. I'm really drunk. So I was like, all right. Before she left though, she was like, hey. She was like, can I sleep in your bed tonight? And I was like, why? Like, why? Like, you may be thinking like, oh yeah, wait. Now, there's a firm thing here. You never fuck with the friendship group, okay? You have a friendship group of mixed sexes. You don't mess around with that. You don't shit where you eat, okay? It's bad. It ruins the friendship group, the dynamics split, and then it all goes tits up. So I'd only known this girl for like 2 days. So I was like, no, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. We're not gonna go anywhere. There was a lot of hotties in Brussels. I thought, all right, leave the options open. So we'll get onto this in a minute. So well, hold on. She don't like it when I talk. Oh, can I sleep with you, please? I'm so tired. You're so comfortable. So I was like, yeah, if you want to. I was kind of just, I didn't really think, I weren't leaving with her, so I didn't think she was gonna be there. I thought she was just gonna fuck off to her bed. I was like, yeah, I'll come when I come in, don't worry. Oh, sure. Did you not lock your door? How can you ask someone if they lock their fucking door? She was on it! She was fucking on it! They left, and then we met these Brazilian girls. These Brazilian girls were baby Jesus! No, my God, baby Jesus. Oh my God. So, we're dancing with them, we're chatting with them. A lot of my friends are taken, I'm the only single one, right? My game isn't strong enough to handle like 4 Brazilian girls. Not even one, right? I'll be honest, my game's not strong enough for that shit. So, you know, after we were chatting to them and whatnot, I kind of like walked off and started doing whatever else, just chatting to like random people and shit. Dancing on the podiums and stuff, and they like lit the bar on fire and it was sick. So one of my friends has fell off the podium at this point and come back up, and I'm like, oh, why is everyone crowding around her for blah 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 blah, right? And they're like, oh, she's cut her leg, and I didn't think anything of it at the time, but this cut was fucking bad. Like literally it's bad. So we like where we were sitting, there was like a private toilet area for the people that were sitting with us. One of my friends was in the toilet, so we knew she was in there, and we were like, all right, fuck it, we want to wash our hands. So we were like, fuck it, let's just open the door. So we opened the door while she was in the toilet, and just like my friend started going like washing his face and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? So I'm just standing there just chatting to her, and she's like, just catch conversation while you're having whatever you were doing. It's kind of awkward, but at the time I didn't think anything of it. I was wrecked. So the club is starting to like, well, it's kind of clearing out now. It's getting quite late. I think it shut at like 5 or 6, so it's probably about 4 o'clock at this point. And you know, the podiums are clear and whatnot. There's one guy shirt off, like 4 girls around him, some hairy dude, and he's like, right, with all these girls around him. I thought, he's fucking pimping. Look at him. So I'm dancing with my friend and his girlfriend on this podium, and then all of a sudden, he's just like, and it just went in slow, like he's just slow-mo dropped back, and like he's held his arm out for me to catch him, and I was just like, I just looking at him, like, and then after he fell, I registered that he dropped, and I was just like, ah, and I tried to grab him, but I couldn't do it because he was already on the floor. He slid. He broke glasses. He slid all the way across from one podium to the other, hit the podium, got up and was like, I'm alright, I'm alright. So the security guards have come over now and they've grabbed him, and I'm like, this is the end of my night right here. So they were like to the guy, oh, you know, sorry, we'll look after him. No, he needs air, my friend. You need to take him outside. So they've dropped him outside, and we didn't think they were gonna let him back in. I was like, oh, can he come back in? Don't worry, my friend, you can come back in. It's all good, don't worry. You just need some fresh air. So I was like, all right, sick. So friends outside waiting for him. When he came back in, we decided to party some more. Pretty much the club had died down at this point and there weren't really much else happening. So what we decided to do, well, we were just kind of waiting it out till it finished. And we were like, all right, fuck it, let's get a cab home. Now my friend's girlfriend had a cut on her leg, and it was bad, like bad. So there was only one of us could call an Uber. So I was like, right, you get in an Uber and then I'll walk with these two home. So he's got in an Uber and then my friend's like, oh, we'll call him Captain Chocolate. He's like, hey, why are you not leaving me, man? You're snakes. He's like, I don't know how to get home. So we were like, we're standing right here. They're leaving. We're still with you. And he's like, you're like my brother, man. He's like, I have a brother, but you're my brother, and you're my brother, and you're my brother. But I have a brother, but you're my brother, right? I'm like, what the fuck is he going on about right now? But I forgot to mention also, while we were in the club, he was so fucked, like literally so fucked. He was wrecked. There was like, the tables were like this, so our table was like here, then there was one below us. He fell onto the guy below us and he's like clambering around like a fish trying to get back up. He's like, right, can't get back up. The guy's like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Get him off of me. So he's just dropped on top of the people. Eventually he got back up and he was alright, but he fell over like 3 or 4 times that night. We're getting to the next one. So we're walking home. We have no idea how to get back. But he's like, yeah, it's this way, it's this way. We were like, I don't know where to go. Let's trust him. So we're walking and he's gone, hey Rosh, that concrete looks nice. Can I pick it up? What the fuck? What is he on about? That concrete looks nice. Can I pick it up? What? He's so he's walking, we're like, no. And he's like, why man? But it looks nice. Just let me pick it up, take it home. Just leave, what is he doing? So we've carried him, well, we didn't carry him, kind of like stabilized him, and we're walking back and he's walking and he's just like, he is wrecked. I've gone into my room now, right? Now I had the biggest room, it was sick. So I went in and I see this like lump in my bed and I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, why is there someone in my bed, right? I am licked at this point. I needed to piss, so I'm like weeing and I'm like pissing like that, but I'm like, who is that? Like I'm weeing, I'm just looking over to see who, I couldn't figure out who it was. It's the new girl, right? And I'm like, oh, fucking really? I didn't think she was like actually, I didn't think she was gonna go into my room when I wasn't there and sleep in my fucking bed, right? I was like, what the fuck? I ain't jeopardizing this friendship group. So pretty much what I decided to do was, well, I kind of tried to get into the bed without kind of going near her, and then I was like, this ain't gonna work. So I got up and then I went downstairs into my other friend's room and I was like to her, can I sleep in here because your friend is in my bed? And she was like, why is she in your bed? I was like, I have no fucking idea. So she was like, yeah, alright, fine. So I slept in her room, got up the next morning. So we've gone into my room and we were like to her, why are you in here? And she's gone, I don't know. I was really drunk and I thought it was my room. Do you smell that? Do you smell that? It smells like gas! No, it was bullshit. She was like, oh, why didn't you sleep in here? So I said, oh, you know, you were sprawled out and I didn't want to wake you, and you know, I thought it was better just to let you sleep because you were really drunk last night. Nice save. Can't be rude and be like, oh yeah, I didn't want to fucking sleep there because I didn't know what you were gonna do. That's rude. You had to, nice save. I completely forgot something and I don't know how I forgot it. So before, when I realized that she was in my bed, at first I went exploring, right? So I went up to see if my friends were still awake. One of my friends' bedroom door was locked, and the other one, Captain Chocolate and his girlfriend, they were awake still. So I knocked on the door. So he's come in, he's opened the door, and he's just standing there, thrusting. So he's just going, I don't see nothing wrong. You alright? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, so what are you doing? And he's standing there in his boxers, just thrusting at me. I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? So he's standing there and he's just going, oh, you got water? Can I have some? I was like, yeah, all right, cool. Like, you know, take it. Why is he still frustrated? He's just drinking and he's going, what the fuck is he doing? So his girlfriend's gone to him, hey, come and sit back down. And he's gone, all right, fine, right? So he's gone, oh, what are you doing? I was like, oh, the girl's in my bed. And he's gone, oh, I swear, why? And I'm like, I don't know. She said she wanted to sleep in my bed earlier, but I didn't think she was serious. She asked me if my door was locked, and I was like, no. And he's like, she's on it, boy. And then I was like to his girlfriend, nah, you know, I'm gonna go find somewhere else to sleep. Didn't click in my head that her room was free, so I could have slept in there. I don't know. So anyway, my friend has gone, oh yeah, let's go and see if he's up. So we've gone next door, like there were top floor, so there was one bedroom here, one bedroom there. So we've gone across and we're knocking on the door now, and then he's opened it. So we've gone in, and then he's going, so what are you doing? And he's just standing there, thrusting again, in his boxers, just chatting to them, and then they're like, what are you doing? So he's got up, and then he's gone, oh, you cut your leg tonight, didn't you? And my friend's girlfriend's like, oh yeah, I did, yeah. So we're looking at it. You could see the bone. There was the bone in the fucking cut. It was disgusting. I was like, oh. You could see the bone in her leg. It was like, what the actual fuck, right? So we were like, oh my God. Like you could just see, it was like, ugh. So he's poking it going, can you feel it? Does this hurt? Does this hurt? Does this hurt? And she's like, and he's like, does this hurt? We're like, stop it! Stop fucking poking her leg. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry. So he's sitting on the bed and he's fell off the bed now, gone to get back up and dropped off the bed again. He is fucked. Pretty much, at this point, nothing really happened. Like after that, we kind of just, you know, went and got food, and then we got the train back home, and that was pretty much the end of Brussels. So yeah, I think that pretty much covers everything. It's a two-part video. They're both very long. But if you enjoyed this sort of video, let me know in the comment section if you'd like to see more and what other sort of videos you would like to see in the future. So smash the likes. Thanks for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace!